Hello and welcome to another update video about Fantom. Fantom is a chart that is not clearly bullish. It's a big mess, this chart, and I just want to make sure everybody understands that we could be in the process of starting a third wave to the downside. I have to say as well that I am not highly confident about this analysis about the microstructures here, but it is still important to be aware that the rallies we have seen, and I'm talking about the rally between December or November 22 and February 23, as well as the rally between October last year and March this year. Those were both three-wave corrective rallies. It's just not clearly bullish. It just isn't. And yes, this year could maybe turn into a larger rally. Absolutely, it could. But the patterns here aren't giving us much clarity. That's the problem. I'm just covering Fantom because I know that people are asking for Fantom, but I'm not covering it regularly because the microstructures are not very clear. So what I'm saying here, I'm giving you my best guess. This can easily change. The white scenario allows for an interpretation of a larger five-wave move. So we could say this was a wave 1 in a diagonal, a wave 2 in a diagonal, a wave 3 in a diagonal, that's valid, and the wave 4 and the wave 5. The wave 5 is then still outstanding, might take us to $2 plus. Two problems with this chart. Well, three. The first one is that this pattern is a diagonal. That's already not clearly bullish. The second one is that this wave 2, if it was one, was too low to be reliable. It was not too low to be valid, but too low to be reliable. And the third issue is that this fourth wave was also too low to be reliable. So it just shows you the weakness. It just shows you the weakness that we find in this chart. Now, that means the yellow count is highly likely. And in the yellow scenario, from the all-time high in October 21, the market formed a five-wave pattern to the downside in wave 1. And this is a three-wave corrective rally. Yes, surely it might turn into a larger corrective rally, and that's very similar to the white count. But I have at the moment zero evidence that a rally has started. So not bullish. I would be impressed if this chart ever manages to get to all-time highs. Okay, I'd be impressed. Not necessarily surprised because you need to expect everything in the crypto sector, but yeah, impressed. I'm not expecting it at the moment. I can definitely consider here a larger rally in the white count. That's still something that we can watch for. Does it mean it's highly probable? I certainly don't have a clear upside setup for it. So if this happens, then I would call this an A, B, C in white wave A. Then we could get a B wave pullback and a C wave rally, and then we have 5 waves up. But it is highly speculative. It is highly speculative. For now, I'm watching if this here is another 1-2 setup with resistance between 57.4 and 89 cents. And then from there, a third wave to the downside could start, 4, 5, and so on. It would move down lower like this. So be aware that we might get another leg up for a wider wave 2 in the yellow scenario. In this case, pay attention to the resistance area between 57.4 and 89 cents. And then from there, we could see further downside as per the yellow wave count. If it will really, lead to a sell-off like that, I'm not sure. As I said, the microstructure is ambiguous. It could also be that this is just an A, B, C, and then it tries a recovery. But there is no clear long trade setup from here. One main reason for that is as well that the rally from the 5th of August low here is best counted as a three-wave move. And that might lead to a larger three-wave move potentially, but it doesn't have to. It's not a clear long trade setup. That's the problem with these structures. So you have a support area between 26 cents and 36. You have a resistance area. We're currently a little bit in no man's land because we're between support and resistance. But until I see a 5-wave move and a break above resistance, I'm going to favor more downside. That's the update about Fantom. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.